Yo, we live. John Graff was good. John Graff already in the building. Was at it. Yeah, we're gonna do a little short live real quick. You know, not gonna be on here long. Uh, just wanted to touch on a couple things on some things. So I will say I seen that stuck in the system video that Plug shared, and go to work, dude. John Graff, I am working. I'm on a break right now. You know. What I was gonna say is I seen that video and I got woo. Daniel Berry, what's happening? Anyways, you know it's funny because when people go talk to other black people about history, it's funny, they always go to a certain type of black person. The black people that they usually go that's more on, stuck on whatever that shit that they want to believe in. And they come to somebody like me and be like, well, you see, this black person over here said this, and see, that's what you call an scapegoat. It's a tactical move to try to prove a point that has no merit. And I want to, if y'all seen last night, if you haven't watched the live I did last night, I responded to what Dub had said in his video he did yesterday. I didn't go through the whole video because it was a bunch of nonsense. It was real elementary. And I just want to point this out because I seen it in the chat and Dub said it out of his mouth. Once again, people, black people in America cannot be racist. Prejudice? Yes. Anybody can be prejudiced in America because there's a differential in being prejudiced and being racist. Being prejudiced doesn't necessarily have to do with your color. Racist has everything to do with your color. On top of that, the definition of what it is, you have to have control. You have to have power. Key word, power. Black people don't have no power in America. Okay? So that alone takes that off the table. That alone takes that off the table. And for some reason, people just don't get it through their head the difference between being a racist and being prejudiced. It's not one in the, it's not two in the same. or it's not one and the same. It's not alike. It's a difference. One has everything to do with race. The other one doesn't have to necessarily do with race. If I have a business, I can tell a bunch of teenagers, no, you can't come in my store because you're a teenager. And I don't allow teenagers in my store. That's being prejudiced. Now you turn around and say, no, I don't want these white teens, or I don't want these black teens or Latino teens in my store because of their color. That's being racist. Tommy, what's happening? And all these black slave owners that these people keep on trying to put on a pedestal of, well, this is where how many black slave owners. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop trying to make it seem like there was more black slave owners than there was white slave owners here in America. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because, first of all, you have to look at the European, the British slave owners. You got to look at the Spaniards, slave owners. All this was going on in America, but it seems like there's a slight discrepancy in the thought pattern of what people want to say. Not to mention the slaves that were up in the north, or the slaves that were out west. See, y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about the slavery. You see the thing. See, the thing about reparations. The thing that reparations has done, it has kicked the door open to a whole nother part of history that people don't want to talk about. Oh, well, how come California didn't have no slavery? See, this is what y'all have to understand. There wasn't just slavery in the South. There was slavery in the North, in what you would call indentured servants. You had the people out here out west that were slaves. Like, y'all want to sit here and try to kick some history lesson, and you want to go to these black people that want to just kick the propaganda line. Stop it. Stop it. Because what you're doing is you're showing your guilt about what your ancestors did to my ancestors. So now you're trying to recreate history while also at the same time changing the narrative. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, now I gotta sound like a parent to you motherfuckers because you guys just don't listen. Just stop. That's my new hashtag. Stop it. Hashtag stop it. Because this is fucking ridiculous. And then people like Doug want to bring up my ancestors. Well, Doug, you couldn't hold a candle to one of my ancestors. Just stop. And then you guys keep on talking about, oh, well, the Democrats, all you got to do is just watch my live. You can go back to a couple of my lives. I break the shit down. The old guard of the Democratic Party is now the guard of the Republican Party. And the ones who decided to stay in the Democratic Party still continues on. That's why you have what you have in the Democratic Party. They're still in line with what they're doing. But y'all want to be stuck on the Democrats. Oh, well, the Democrats did this. So the Republicans are just hands free. They don't have no blood on their hands, right? They don't have no blood on. Yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here. Y'all sound fucking. See, this is why I always say everybody has an opinion, but not everybody should be speaking. Not everybody should be speaking. Because you have people that will go and stay on that propaganda line, and then you have people that are out here really telling the truth. And trust me, it just ain't black people. Hell, Jane Elliott, that old white lady, she was busting y'all heads open with the information years ago. But she also a sneaky bitch too. You know what I'm saying? So, but I see what's going on. I see what's going on. See, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know, see, people, see, the thing about history, history is good to know. But you see, the thing about history, if you don't have the right people talking about it, then everything gets muddled. Everything gets muddled. And then so now you got people believing this, you got people believing that, you know, and it creates a whole generation of confusion that carries on with the propaganda. Chicago boxing MMA. Dub just said on his channel that Jay Milley and Mooch are fools because Blue Collar, Ryan, and Allen are all racist behind closed doors. Yeah, Dub would say that to try to cover up his racism. But that's what racists do. They'll try to put the blame on somebody else to cover up their shit. Now I've never heard Blue Collar, I've never heard Ryan, and I never heard Allen say any of that stuff. Nobody's ever told me. Because trust and believe, I would have been told. Not one time. But Deb was just mad. You know, he's just mad. He wanna say this, that, and the third. If that's what he actually said. I don't know if that's what he said. Chicago boxing MMA. Do you know what video he set this on? Because mean, you know, that's the tag that's been put on Ryan. Ryan, the instigator. Hey, Ryan. Hey, if you catch this, hey, you should really run with that shit. You should really run with that shit. Ryan, the instigator. Hey, hey, because 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 this is the thing. This is the thing. There's a lot of people that come on this motherfucker and instigate a whole lot of shit. A whole lot of shit. You know. But we grown though. We grown though. Nobody should ever let somebody have that much power over it. You know, if somebody says something to try to get something started, well, that doesn't necessarily fall on Ryan, because if the two parties are falling for that, then that actually falls on them and not the person that's instant. It's kind of like back in school. You know how you might have had an argument with somebody, or better yet, I got a better yet. Check this out. Check this out. This goes more to what I was saying about nobody can, or don't allow nobody to have that much power. But and no grown man, you know what I'm saying, is gonna let another grown man, instigate him into doing something else. Otherwise, if that happens, then that man is a weak-minded man, right? So I just I got kicked out of junior high, and I had to do a homeschool, which is a whole lot better. Enjoyed it. But I would still go to the school every day when they let out to go, to go kick it with the homies, and see what happened in school and all that good shit, right? So it was this particular day I got into a situation with a female, and she made some comments about my mom. Bad move. So as a matter of fact, I got a couple stories now that I think about it. So a couple days later, or maybe it might have even been a day later, I find out that this said female cousin, who had to transfer from the school on the east side over to the school that I was at in the city. And so I was finding out that he wanted to fight me because of the situation with him. Shit. Back then I didn't give a fuck. Shit. But come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. So it was people going back and forth, right? Instigating the shit. I don't know what was actually being said, because when school was in, I was at home, right? And people come back and tell me, I knew even then people was telling me shit just to try to get me to fight certain individuals, and yeah, that's not, no. So on this day, I get up there and I'm on one side of the school. And on this day, it was like a bunch of us that was at the school after school. It was kind of weird because it was never like that many people. But I guess because people knew what was going on, you know. And not to mention, he was the one, he had a reputation where he was at. I had my reputation. So there you go. So I get up there and then I hear that he's up there. So I'm like, oh, where he at? So I'm going to go look for him, right? And then, so while I'm going to look for him, I see him coming. And then so we start talking and the conversation went just like this. So I heard you want to fight. Well, I heard you want to fight me. Oh yeah, I said, I heard you want to fight me because, of what happened. He was like, well, look, I don't care about none of that because what she did was wrong. Don't. I heard you wanted to fight me, so that's where my position is at. And I told him the same thing. So once we both sat there and talked about it and realized that people was trying to pump shit up, oh. And then as we continue talking, because this is the thing, when I was a kid growing up, my mom kept me sheltered from a lot of shit that my brother was around, right? So come to find out, not only is cuz a loc, but he eloped from the set on the east side. So I'm like, oh, and then so as we talking and we start throwing names around, we like, oh shit, we family. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that shit got. So the point what I'm making is nobody can instigate shit if the parties involved are strong enough not to fall into the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's already a situation where the two parties want to kill each other already, then you can't instigate that because that shit's gonna happen. It's gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. But either way it goes, if you got that much hatred for somebody else, something's bound to crack off. I keeps telling Mooch, do a live on Dub, fight Dub. He's telling Ryan he's not interested in Dub. Oh, you did? Okay, sure. I didn't even get the notification, but I'll take a look at it when I get off though. Yeah, because I was, as a matter of fact, what's funny is I was going to text you when I got off of here because I texted you yesterday and I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah. Well, you see, this is the thing, Southpaw. When it comes to Dub, nobody can instigate that shit. And not only that, but while people saying stuff about Ryan, why isn't nobody saying stuff about people that have my name in their mouth disrespecting me and don't even know who the fuck I am? You see, at least Ryan has had prior knowledge of myself. These motherfuckers, I don't even know who these motherfuckers is. Crazy 225, use a bitch. Buttermilk, use a bitch in a dress. Okay? So People steady got my name in their mouth, but nobody don't say nothing about them. But y'all keep coming to me about what Ryan is saying. You know, don't come tell me about what Ryan's saying when y'all quiet about what these motherfuckers are saying about me. We're not gonna play that cherry picking shit. Nah, we're not about to do that. If you want to cherry pick, go pick some cherries off of a tree. Go pick some oranges and some apples, some plums, some lemons. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here cherry pick. Check your IG, bro. Just message me too. It's pertaining to this live. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on real quick, y'all. Let's check this real quick. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm not back yet. Okay. I'm back. All right, I'm back. Okay, Jibbo, I seen it. Well, why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? Those is two grown men. What the hell? Okay, if that's what Ryan is doing and Mooch is telling him no, okay, well then, what the hell? What you want me to do about it? But Jimbo, I seen your message. Right on for that. My son wants to do a history. Teach that racist, uneducated, no life having piece of shit. Damn. He said that he will show him that he's not even as smart as a fifth grade. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, this is what y'all need to stop doing this shit. Like, seriously. Seriously. Y'all trolls and all. Like, look, I know what people try to do, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm not a I was born that night. I wasn't born last night. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've been around a lot of people in my life, a whole lot of different situations, a lot of different plays that needed to be made. Stop it. This is not the cherry pick channel. All right, this is not the cherry pick channel. This is What's Cracking TV with Jake Militant. That's the channel, which means we get it cracking and we stay militant. We keep our visuals on. We keep our head on the swivel. We bang on those that need to get banged on. We ride for our loved ones. We crack heads and knock over bodies for information. Truth telling is what we do over here, with a lot of other range of things that we discuss over here. And yes, John Graff, I am ready for some football. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, hell yeah. As a matter of fact, speaking of Ryan, me and Ryan's supposed to be doing a live together. So he did say piece of shit. He did say POS, not piece of shit. Ah, all right, what happened? No. Oh shit. No, just uneducated Nimrods, uneducated morons. The wicked stay asleep. Well, actually, the sheep stay asleep amongst the wicked. Now, my live last night, I kept it real simple because I'm dealing with a simple-minded person whose education level is not that high, especially when you're referencing a paper you did when you were in school. You're a 40-year-old man and you're referencing a paper that you did in school at a time when the information was lacking. The right information wasn't out there like it is today. You're talking about a paper you did. I've actually taught. I've actually gave lectures. Now, did a paper for school. This is my information. When I was in school, I had to do a paper. And the paper said that there were more white slaves than black slaves. That's what my paper said when I was in school. My paper said that Christopher Columbus, he discovered America, God damn it. By golly. Oh, yes, sir. My paper that I did in school says, are you ready for this one? My paper in school says that black people in Germany got swastikas. My paper says, I don't know if it's Libya or Liberia. But I'm going to put it down on my paper anyways. My paper says, back in 1965, no, better yet, My paper says in 1968, Malcolm X joined the Black Panthers. Yeah. Yeah, it's only college this weekend, CB. The NFL starts next weekend. Yeah, you got no avatar. I don't have no avatar. I don't know why I ain't got no avatar. Hold on. There it is. There it is. Maybe like, you don't get a lot of people in chat. Oh well, sure. Yeah, I don't really get a large crowd at this time of day, anyways. But he gonna try to teach me about some history. John, they're scared to type. Oh. Yeah, Jay Billy says he's doing. Ah, I don't ignore you, John. Now your taste in football teams, I probably would ignore, but it's all good. It disappears a little while ago. Sometimes that happens. But yeah, that's not when streaming with you. Oh yeah. Start call the idiots insects. By definition, 3 you technically can't. Ah, yeah. It's just, and then not only that, but I got videos on my old channels that I like. Come on, man. Come on. As a matter of fact, CB, you'll like this one. So I was in the live chat and some dude named Volcano said something about the ancient Italians. Hey, go back when you get a chance, go back, watch that, go in the chat and look for that particular comment. You'll crack up at that. Oh yeah, and then the other thing, so for you Nimrods over there in that chat that want to act like y'all actually know something, Cleopatra was black. Okay, you want well, she was Greek, she was black, Nimrod. Okay, how the Greeks play into that is the Greeks conquered Egypt at one time. So but it's not one and the same. Just like Nefertiti. They always want to try to portray it. Nah, she was black. And this is the thing. All you gotta fucking do is go look at the original pictures. Why would the ancient Egyptians put somebody else up on the walls? That makes no sense. All right. True that. Yo, what's happening, Diddy? Yeah, so okay, so I went through that. I went through that chat. And some of your comments I didn't agree with, but that's all right. But I didn't see where, as a matter of fact, you actually gave me a shout out in that chat. So anyone going live tonight? What is that? I don't know. I might go live again tonight. Because I like to try to do at least two lives a day. Jay, seriously, I will let B come on your panel with you and you can school the fool together. Oh yeah, hey. Well, right now we should just keep this for the grown folks. You know, well, you know what? We could do that. I'll set up a special live to do you know, where he'll come on and shoot. I'll give him the platform. He can give a presentation if he wants to. I'll give him the platform and he can give the whole presentation. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. If he puts together a presentation, I'll let him come on here and I'll let him give a presentation on here. Yeah, you know. Go with the young minds. Well, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I wanted to come on here. Sure, I was actually on longer than what I really wanted to be, but I said what I had to say, and we're gonna keep this conversation going. I will be back on later on. Oh yeah, tonight, J Militant Radio in session tonight. Not sure what time yet, but I'll let y'all know what time. And we gonna rock out to some music, you know. And since it's way back Wednesday, we're gonna stay in the old school, which I pretty much play anyways. So, you know, y'all got any old school requests? I'm taking requests tonight. If y'all want to do open panel, we could do open panel. Okay, for sure. And yeah. Uh so that'll probably be later on tonight. But when I come back on here, if it ain't nobody else live, I'll be back on in a few hours. Um yeah. Bobby Brown. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. You already know. We gonna keep it cracking. We gonna stay militant, and I'm up out this bitch.